It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.
We're on to race number 6, which is the East Coast Radio Tibishina Stakes, a Grade 2 event over the 1400 meter trip, and this race goes off at 14:33. Now, before
starts up with Amina on the inside. 200 metres to go. Amina the one to get a hold of. Marigold Hotel's on the inside. Alula Star. Number 3, Amina by a length. Marigold Hotel on the inside, rattling back. Amina over the last bit. Marigold Hotel's coming back for more and probably got up from Amina in a photo. Bevy's Delight. And then came Alula Star.
Yes, Warren, she's obviously just come up to Durban recently. She comes off a good feature race win in Cape Town. You know, she's a filly that's got a lot of ability, but she's a very quirky filly and not always the easiest of fillies to train at home. We didn't get the best of draws on Saturday. She's drawn 12 out of 12, which is never ideal at Greyville. The aim was to bring her up here for the Garden Province and have a bash at that, so at least she gets to see the course on Saturday. You know, she's got a good turn of foot, so hopefully there's a good pace on, and she certainly will be running on strongly. Obviously the first time at the course, and you know, she likes to look around a little bit, so hard to assess her chances, but she's come to Durban and she's travelled well and she's doing nicely at home, so I expect her to run a nice race. You know, obviously it's not an easy race for her. It's a little bit of a step up for her, but she's in good shape, and hopefully she'll be running on.
Well, we saw Marigold Hotel winning the Poinsettia Stakes last time out, and I thought she showed a lot of heart and guts to get the better of Amina on that occasion. She was a beaten horse, 200 from home, 100 from home. She's a beaten horse, but 50 meters to the line, and she gets the job done there. And Richard Fourie, Sean Terry, they team up here with this individual who's certainly very, very well weighted in this event, and possibly the horse that they all have to beat just based on the weights here. She is drawn out deep, but she's a horse that I'm sure Richard and Sean, they'll have a plan from the draw. And Richard Fourie, well, he's got some very, very nice rides on the day, and he's the man to follow yet again. And it could be another Saturday for him where he notches up for some group success, Graham. But I thought it's quite a difficult race once you look past horse number 11, which is your favorite at around 28-10. There's a few horses that have to go into the mix here. But what's your thoughts on the race? Do you have an outright top selection?
I've narrowed it down, if you can call it narrowed it down. I'm putting 6 of these fillies into the jackpot on the pick 6. So I'll give them to you in numerical order. Number 2, Maharani, I'm not going to leave her out. Number 5, Mrs. Browning, not going to leave her out. Number 7, Tipsy Tarragon. Number 8, Bon Vivant. And numbers 11, Marigold Hotel, and 12 going up. If going up wasn't drawn so badly, she would be my top choice. Marigold Hotel also has a deep draw to overcome. So I think it's going to be a very, very competitive race. I'm putting all 6 of those into the reckoning. I'm actually looking to see Maharani bounce back from a good draw. She's very talented, and she could make her presence felt here, but it's hard to go against the Terry Fourie combination. So I guess my top choice would be marginally Marigold Hotel going up. Those 2 both drawn wide, but I'm putting all 6 into my play.
Yeah, I agree with you on your top 2 selections, 11 and 12. And then off the 3-year-olds, I think horse number 5, Mrs. Browning, I think she's a filly that got lots of ability. And I think that she'll only step up with her last victory. I think 1400 will suit it down to the ground. And it's Samanga Kumalo, Sean Terry. That's another combination that you simply cannot ignore. So race number 6, you heard from Graham. He's narrowed it down to 6 horses. I think around 11, 12, 5 and around a few others, you could certainly get your winner. But it's certainly going to be an exciting contest. The East Coast Radio Tibishina Stakes over 1400 meters. Looking forward to this event.
I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.